welcome to the Proper Golfing Podcast. I'm Jo Cameron and this is Julian Meller.
Hi.
How are you?
Really good today, really good. Yeah, I've been outside all day, so all good.
You're cold still.
Nearly, I was cold.
You're not
earlier.
purple anymore.
No.
You're purple.
God.
I didn't mean how are you, I meant how are you? How are you today? You all right? Yeah, good. Anyway, welcome to our podcast. Hope you're doing well. Coming up today, as usual, we've got a quick roundup of the news that's going on in the golfing world.
Yeah.
We've got the special topic of the day, which is that.
Comfort zone.
Yes, we've got a lot to say about comfort zones.
We've got quite a bit to say about that, really important.
Tip of the day is MELLOR'S Magic Moments.
Yeah, I've got a great tip.
And which I don't know what it is, and you don't know what mine is.
No.
And then we've got Joe's Little Gems. That's my little tip that I know about and you don't know.
Yes, absolutely.
And then it's the special part of the show that you know and love called Guess the Hole in One.
Not again.
You failed dismally last week.
I got slaughtered last time.
You did, you absolutely did. So here's the thing. That I'm not going to give you the result until next week.
No.
So I'm going to keep you hanging. Yeah, 100%. I'm not going to tell you what the answer is.
Are you going to tell me off screen?
No. No. You've got to find out last week. So you failed dismally. So I have reconfirmed the courses that you reckon that you know a lot about these courses. So there were, let me put my glasses on, Wentworth,
Yeah.
the Belfry,
Yeah.
Palm Beach Country Club,
Yeah.
and Augusta.
Cool.
So those are the 4 courses that you give to me. So I randomly selected a hole. So coming up at the end of the show, it's going to be a test to see how good you are.
Okay,
Because
please.
the jury's still
Please be the proper picture and not a cartoon.
Look, I maintain that was a proper picture last week. But anyway.
Yeah, but it was.
And then we've also got another new feature which you don't know about.
Oh, God.
It's to do with these, right? It's to do with these.
Oh, right, okay.
Have you got any idea what that's about?
No.
Well, I know you like your chocolate.
I know you like to keep me on my toes.
I know you like your chocolate, right? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in there.
Okay, cool.
So I'm going to give you a word, a random word related to golf.
This sounds like Wordle.
And I'm going to see how many times you can get it in the podcast.
All right, okay.
So I'm going to start with an easy one.
Go on then.
Well, actually.
Today's,
Do you know
so I've got to
what?
get it in 7 times.
No. I thought it was a really easy one. However, I've just realised the word's green, right?
Okay.
As in the green.
Yeah.
But I've just realised the problem is you're colourblind. I've just realised that's probably not.
I am.
So you might go, if I said to you, what colour's that over there, and you don't know.
Well, it could be brown.
Oh, but that's my point.
Or it could be red.
That's my point. So that could fail at the first hurdle as well.
But anyway,
so
green's good. I'm going with green.
That's twice already.
Yeah,
but you
exactly.
can't just say it. No, you can't just say it like green. You've got to get it in.
Okay.
A normal conversation, right?
Cool.
So if you get, what was it? How many have we got in there?
7.
7. And it's on that mat as well.
Bean golfing on the green. Crack on.
That doesn't count either. We're not starting to score yet, right? Okay, so the word's green, and you've got to get it in normal conversational context, yeah?
Okay.
You can't just shout it out. Those are the rules. I'm the judge and jury. My law is final.
Okay. But
Okay.
these guys are going to tell me if I win or not. So
Well,
that's all good.
Well, anyway. I wouldn't last week with the hole. Anyway, let's crack on. Right. So, what's going on in the golf world then?
Golfing
Headlines
world.
this week are...
This week coming up is the TP Sawgrass, which is a phenomenal tournament. Lots of fantastic golfers playing in it. A couple who aren't because they've had a little baby. One's had a little baby, which is nice.
Oh, poor them.
But the 17th...
Poor them, the lifesaver.
That's them not sleeping for a while. But
Yep.
the 17th, iconic hole, Island Green, not overly long.
Green.
1-0.
Green.
Not overly long, but just causes so much.
Who's played that hole that stands out then?
Oh, loads. There's been.
Give us some moments.
Well, a great moment. Fred Couples playing the hole, hit it in the water, had to drop in the zone and then hold it for a par.
No.
Yeah, that was iconic. And then Tiger Woods' massive putt that he held on there that was a weird breaking putt that was just amazing. So many balls got to the edge, fallen in, or just not quite gone in. Some people have had to hit the ball with the toe of the putter because of the way it's lying and stuff like that. So just a brilliant golf hole, not overly long, but just fabulous to watch.
So if I put that as the whole of the...
I'd be all over that.
all
I
day long.
think everybody would know that one, Joe. So
Okay.
don't choose the 17th at Sawgrass.
So that'll be on Sunday then?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
No, it's on Thursday, Friday, Saturday,
the end
Sunday.
bit,
Yeah,
for people that don't know.
I'll dip in and out, I would say.
Do you know what? I wish you could remember to do like jobs around the house as well as you could remember the 17th hole.
Yeah, no chance.
Anyway,
No
just saying.
chance.
Typical golfer, isn't it? Remembers everything there is to know about golf and nothing there is about anything important in that. Sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't mean that. I was
That's
only
all right.
joking.
It's all
I was
right.
only joking. Didn't mean to offend all
Golf's
those millions
everything.
of golfers out there. What else then? Oh, we're on countdown, aren't we? To the 7th of April. What's happening the 7th of April? Dun, 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 drum roll. What is it?
Well, thankfully, in the UK, it's not on telly till later on in the evening, so we can get all our stuff done in the morning or in the daytime and then watch it in the evening. But it's Augusta, isn't it? The Masters.
Yeah.
Love the
Oh, because we're
Masters.
going.
That would be
We
nice.
don't know
Again,
who's taking us yet. We
again,
don't know who's
taking
taking us
us?
yet. Well, we-
Somebody watching this must take us, but I'm happy to watch it on telly if we don't actually get over there.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I do.
So that's the staying up late at night, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
for me,
yeah. Yeah.
You'll be gone, but I'll be wide awake,
Oh,
sure.
yeah. Oh, I'd love to be able to sit and say that I've sat and watched all the golf. But
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, you won't have done that.
Anyway, so round up of the golf. So we're on countdown then.
Yeah.
Just over 4 weeks.
Yeah, getting closer.
Yeah, awesome. Okay. So the topic of the day is. Oh, before we go into the topic of the day, hopefully you will have noticed, because I know you're very, very observant, you guys out there, that we've got our new. I was going to say logo tops on.
New proper
there it
golfing
is.
logo
Yeah.
tops, yeah.
So
New branded gear.
we must say a big thank you to the lady. And by the way, we have no kickback or anything on this at all. Her name's Tracy Tuckett, and she's I think that's the. Oh, I've got that.
Yeah.
Right now. Based in Leamington Spa, embroiderers. She's done an absolutely top job, hasn't she?
Sterling.
She's done an absolutely top job.
Yeah, thanks, Tracy.
So thanks, Tracy, on doing the embroidery. Very nice too. She did though get your name wrong,
Yeah.
and you have been called a few things. You've got used to being called Justin.
Justin, Jeremy, Adrian was quite a
Adrian?
popular one. Yeah, but I think she's definitely taken the biscuit.
Why did we call him
I
Adrian?
don't know. I suppose it sounds a bit like Julian,
Justin.
but not really.
Justin was my favourite, but she did call you Jeff.
Yeah.
Well, no, that wasn't a bit.
I don't even feel a little bit like a Jeff, to be honest.
I mean, no offence
But-
to anybody called Jeff out there. I mean, let's face it.
She called me Jeff in the email, but then she called me Jeff to my face as well. And I didn't have the bottle to say my name's Julian, but anyway.
I didn't say on the email. It's not.
I just didn't have the
Was
bottle.
it? So you didn't.
So she still thinks
Tracy,
I'm called
if you're
Jeff.
watching. Oh dear. Anyway.
My name's not Jeff, it's Julian. But hey,
You've been
I've
called
been,
a lot
I've been called a lot worse.
I've been called a lot worse.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
Yeah, you
100%.
have, yeah,
I've been
you
called
definitely
massively worse. But anyway, hats off to the new embroidery. Well done for that. So what's next, Jeff?
It's
Specialist topic. It's important, isn't it?
well, yeah, it is, and this bit is serious. It's to do with your comfort zone. So a lot of people end up in their comfort zone, which really is keeping them where they are. And a lot of people will never progress if they stay in the comfort zone. So I've got this written out, and it would be totally incorrect for me to ad-lib this, because there's a few different bits on it. But what I want to do is just read the very first bit out, because it's super important. So what is the comfort zone? It's a place where we live that doesn't cause stress, anxiety, and stops us overthinking. The comfort zones are habits of action and habits of thinking. Comfort zones are a safe place to be. Stepping out of your comfort zone makes us feel uncomfortable. Powerful words. So I've done a lot of research the last few days to do with comfort zones. And are they good? Are they bad? If they're bad, what can we do about it? Ultimately, the bad news is comfort zones will send you backwards.
Yes.
Eventually, they'll send you backwards.
Yeah. Because you're not growing.
You're
know,
not
it's a bit like a
growing, you're not
plant, isn't it?
evolving, you're not doing the right things that can at least keep you where you are. But the worst thing is going backwards, isn't it? In life, you know. And the thing is with comfort zone, this is not just to do with golf, this is to do with life.
But I think the thing is, you picked up on the key word there, uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So when you go outside your comfort zone, you feel uncomfortable, which makes you want to retract. It doesn't mean to say that uncomfortable is wrong.
Correct.
It's just uncomfortable.
It's just
I think.
different.
Yeah, just different.
It's just different to where you were,
Yeah.
So the first and most important thing is you have to create a reason why you want to change.
Okay.
Which could be, I want to lose some weight. It could be, I want to stop drinking. So you have to create the reason first, then you have to figure out how to do it.
Okay.
Now, there's another stat in here. Let me just find this little stat, which again, through scientific research, not just me saying it, an interesting stat for us. We work at 20% of what we're capable of 80% of the time. Which means that we've got 80% more capacity than we actually work on, which is quite a scary number.
So that's a well-known little number, that 80-20. It's called Pareto's Law.
Pareto's Law, that's right.
Law, yeah. So there's 80% more capacity that we could get out of ourselves. Yeah. Yes, 100. I was going to say 100%, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's quite astonishing to think what we're actually capable of once we apply our mind. And let's think of this. You'll have achieved something in life. You have, I have, you guys watching this will have achieved something in life. I guarantee that you put a lot of concentrated effort into achieving that goal. It might have been getting a degree, or it could be passing your driving test, whatever it'll be. But you'll put a lot of focus into that, and then you'll eventually achieve that goal that you've set yourself out to be. But that requires the brain's round really kicking in at that 80%. It's really working for you, not against you. It's when we sit back and we feel comfortable, oh, I've done that, that's when we can start to go backwards. That's what's scary.
Can we demonstrate? Can I give you a demonstration? A little demonstration?
I'd love you to.
Okay.
I'd love you to.
So, put your hands out like that, and I cross them over like that. Now, I don't know, because I'm a bit stretchy, aren't I? Because I do this every day. So, if you go like that, twist them in, well, we'll do it. Ow.
I'm already feeling this.
See, I've just put hand cream on, so my hands are all slippy. So, whoa.
That's me done.
Well, here's the thing.
Okay.
So, before you get to your point, that's your comfort zone, isn't it? Yeah?
Okay.
So, take a breath in and breathe out. Stretch a bit further. Oh, stretch! No, breathe. That's your forcing. Breathe, okay?
I think Mum's got
Okay,
a
but
break.
if you hold, but you're pushing it too far.
Okay.
So if you breathe and you stretch, right?
Yeah.
That's you out your comfort zone. No, you're pushing it too far now. What you need to do out your comfort zone is just stretch gradually out of it.
Okay.
But you want to come back in now. This is my point. You want to come back in now. You're back in your comfort zone.
I do, but I'm trying to go past it. But I think my arms will actually break if I do that one. So
put your arms down.
Put
your arms down. But what I'm saying is, when you do a stretch like that, you reach the edge and you go, oh, I don't like it, so you want to come back in.
Yeah, definitely.
So if you gently, which is what you've just said, gently focus your thought, apply a bit of effort. I can't do it because I've just got hand cream on. Apply a bit of effort. You stretch gently outside your comfort zone.
Yeah.
So you can try that at home. So you go like that, and then you twist your hands. And I say I've got hand cream on, but you can eventually get like that.
Yeah, it's a bit ridiculous that you can do that. Having said that, though, to be fair,
don't hurt yourself and don't stop. It's just a very physical way of understanding what it means to be in your comfort zone.
Yeah, and to be fair, you do a lot of yoga every day, so you're going to be a little bit more stretchy than I am.
100%.
But that you could really feel that. Yeah, it really hurt, but I could go a little bit more
further.
But my brain's going now.
But you see your point about being 80% more available. That's a very physical demonstration of where 80% is more available, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because if you can do it and you can get to there, there's another 80% to get to there.
Available, yeah. It's incredible. So what I've got here again, and forgive me for reading this out, but I just wanted to get it absolutely correct, is 4 signs that you're playing in your comfort zone. Okay. First off, you will feel nervous, anxious, and afraid.
In your comfort zone or outside?
When you're in your comfort zone, you'll feel nervous, anxious, and afraid. Okay. You will lose confidence.
Okay.
Which is ironic, isn't it? You will play defensively and protect your score, which you see so many times.
That's interesting.
Yeah. You focus moves to not making mistakes. So you focus on not making mistakes rather than making mistakes. So you try not to make them, which means that you're in your comfort zone. I don't want to make a mistake. But actually, this is what is keeping you in your comfort zone. And there is a cure, thank God for that. And again, I'm going to read these off here, but again, they're really important. When we're in our comfort zone, we start protecting the score, we generally focus on the end result. So we want to, you might be playing 5 under your handicap, this is going to be my best round ever, and on the last hole you shoot a triple, quadruple bogey and you only end up 1 or 2 under, or even finish on your normal score. And the way to get over that is, first off, Play the shot as though it's the first shot that you hit of the day.
Yeah, that's so good.
Because
so you're playing each shot as if
though
it's
your
the first
shot.
Yeah,
Because you don't know what's going to happen. You're not 3 or 4 under. You're just playing that first one. So that is a real. It's a skill to do these things. But with practice, you're going to get better at it. Yeah.
Do you know what I like about that? You ever heard of that saying, live every day like it's your last? I often flip that. Yeah. Live every day as if it's your first. It's the same, isn't it? If you got up every morning thinking this is my first day, you've got enthusiasm, you've got vigour, you've got no fear. Live every day as if it's your first. Yeah. It's a bit like that, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
So play every hole as if it's your first
shot.
Yeah.
Every shot as though it's your first shot. Yeah. Okay. The second one, learn to ask yourself good questions.
Yeah.
Which is let's go to golfing again. Where do I want this golf ball to go, rather than where I don't want it to go? So when you're protecting a score, protecting a lead, you're going, I don't want to go in the water because I'm doing really well. I don't want it to go in the bunker. I'm not very good out of bunkers. But actually, your focus should be on where do I want this golf ball to go? Because we're talking golf here, but you could say that in life, couldn't you?
So the question that you don't want to ask yourself is, what went wrong there?
What went wrong there?
Or why did I hit it into the tree? Or why did it go in the bunker?
And why is the most negative word that you can ever use? It's just a terrible word to use. What do I want this golf ball to do?
Yeah.
And again, if you're stood behind that golf ball and you're really certain that you're going to hit it on that fairway, chances are you're going to hit it on that fairway.
Yeah.
If that doubt comes in, or if that comfort zone kicks in, I don't normally play this well. It doesn't matter if it goes wrong. Guess what? It's going to go wrong. So this is why these things need discipline. Yeah.
Do you know what the thing is about questions? Is often if you ask yourself what you want the answer to be, then ask the question based on what you want the answer to be. Sounds a weird way of going about life, but it absolutely works.
Correct. Yeah. Leave expectations at home. Focus on execution. Yeah. Really focus on the task in hand. So you're not, yes, we'd love to shoot under our handicap, but actually leave that at home and go and do it. Really focus on what you want to do rather than what you don't want to do. Okay. Aggressive play will keep momentum on your side. Aggressive play. Yeah. So the amount of people that you see who are winning tournaments and then they back off, they become protective and then they lose. Yeah. And yet fortune favours the brave sometimes. Sometimes, if you're winning a tournament, you then become defensive. If you're chasing the tournament, so you're 1 or 2 shots behind, you generally play more aggressive, and before you know it, you've caught up or even overtaken. It's the ones who are in front who tend to hold back. So keep being aggressive in a clever sort of way.
I was exactly going to point out that, because if you get too aggressive, it's a fine line, isn't it? If you get too aggressive, you put too much force into it, you get too wound up, and it can end up being a spiral upwards, can't it?
Adrenaline. When adrenaline kicks in, that's not.
You've got to choose a word that works for you. What we're saying is be a positive.
Be positive.
Play positively. Yeah.
But don't just tap it. Commit to the shot and really commit to the shot. Yeah. Again, this sounds really easy. Stop thinking about your score and focus on the shot. So easy to just focus on your score. I'm 1 under, I'm 2 under. I've just got to do this. I've got to do that. Hello.
She's coming up the top.
She's just come up to see us. Hello. Have you come to read the answers?
Yeah, you read that. I'm still creeping over. Come on, sit down.
Really important. Design your best routine. Design your best routine, which could be standing behind a ball, focusing on a target that may be in front of you, or focus on your end target. Go through your routine, get yourself set up correctly every single time, every time you're about to play a full shot or even a chip shot, a putt shot. So get a really, really good routine, because under pressure, you can then rely on it.
Yeah. A process.
A process.
I'm an engineer and I love my processes.
I'm going to call it a routine.
In an aircraft, they always have if it's all going drastically wrong in an airplane, they get the book out. They stay calm. They get the book out. What do we do? It's a process. They stick to it.
And here's a clever thing for you, especially if you're under pressure. Write your routine down on your head cover, if you can. Because you're always going to see that head cover when you're pushing your trolley or you're carrying your bag or whatever. You can keep reading it. It just reminds you of it. It's not cheating, but it's a good way of getting one ahead of the game.
Because you know what happens when people get under pressure? They want to do. Your brain goes into doing mode when you get under pressure. So somebody said to me the other day, "Oh, Joe, I don't know what to do." And do you know what I said? Well, you don't have to do anything. All you need to do is change your thinking.
Yeah.
Change your thinking, because that'll change your action, won't it? Don't work on the do, because that comes from stress.
Yeah, love that. Love that. So let's say you've got an approach shot that you can hit in the green. Focus on your target. How close can I get it? Rather than, I hope this goes on the green. I hope it doesn't go in the bunker. I hope I don't end up over there. Really focus on where you want that ball to finish. And guess what? There's a good chance that golf ball's going to go there. Yeah, again, this sounds really, really easy, but it's super important.
So one more point then on the comfort zone. One more point. Because that's a lot to remember, isn't it? Yeah.
New process creates new habits.
Yeah, that is so right.
Nice, isn't it? Yeah.
So it comes down to this thing, just because it doesn't feel right doesn't mean it's wrong, does it? It's just that you're in... It is a bit like if you stop smoking or something. Having been a smoker donkeys years ago, but when you stop it feels a bit weird. Doesn't mean to say it's wrong, does it?
Correct. So today I've spent quite a lot of time with two really great friends. So Nick and Mark, one of our neighbours, and Mark's been revolutionising his short game. So I've really been helping him with his short game. And one movement that he kept making all the time, as he was about to hit the shot, he kept leaning backwards, which meant he either hit the ground before the ball or slightly thinned the ball. And all we got him to do was transfer his weight so well through impact, so his weight was moving onto his left side for impact. Not once did he hit it fat to hit the ground before the ball. He slightly thinned a couple, but the outcome of that was still much better. What it wasn't is a complete miss hit. And just because we've changed his routine, so he had a little practice, he was transferring his weight, he then applied that to the shot. His chipping was sensational today. I don't think I've seen anybody with a bigger smile on his face.
Yeah, he did come away smiling.
Well, he was like a 3 out of 10, and he's gone away 11 out of 10. He's just so confident. And he says, is that all I had to do? But all I did really was change the routine again.
Yeah. And if you practice it, then it becomes a habit, doesn't it? Yeah,
exactly that. Yeah.
So
that's what
you're getting the point about comfort zones. We're saying, when you're in it, I'm thinking that's the idea, something to think about. When you're in it, you feel anxious. That's a bit weird, isn't it? Because you think you'd feel anxious when you're out of it. So you've just got to think about that little stretch zone, haven't you? That little stretch zone. What is it you want to change? The summary is, what is it you want to change? How committed you are to that? And you've got to do something that feels wrong to eventually get to feel right.
Yeah, yes, definitely. Out of the comfort zone.
Yeah, you've got to go feel wrong to eventually get to feel right.
Yeah, then when you do it really well, it becomes normal then. Yeah. It's the fear of change is so often is such a problem.
That's my favourite saying, isn't it? Ships are safe in harbours, but that's not what they're built for.
Absolutely.
Do you know what I'm saying?
We're built for so much more, aren't we?
I know.
I don't know any golfer out there who can't get a bit better.
Yeah. By allowing yourself, that's the thing.
And being smart.
Allowing yourself, smart. Trust the process. Yeah. So anyway, that was quite a good session. I think that was quite good on comfort zones. I'm liking that.
Nice and simple. Well, it is simple, but it isn't. But if you just think differently, it can create tremendous outcomes. Yeah. So I've got more things, but I'll share that with you in the next one.
time. Yeah. Do you know what I'm thinking? How many times did he say green? Did you say green? I don't know. I've lost count. I was so interested in what you're saying. I forgot.
What I actually thought I would do is get you to say green for me.
That doesn't count either.
What, green?
No,
what
it
colour's
doesn't.
this dog?
I don't know, but she wants to come say hello, doesn't she?
Yeah,
okay, so do you want to have a look, see where the hole is?
The hole in one hole.
You guessed the hole in one.
So straight away from here, I can see a very, very small corner. I'm going to say it's Sunningdale. I'm going to say it's Sunningdale just because I know the tree.
You can see.
I can see a bit
Let me show. If you can't see this picture, by the way, we're going to put it on our Facebook page. And our Facebook page is Propergolfing from Julian Meller or something like that. Put that in there and you'll find it. So here's the picture. There it is. We'll put it up on the Facebook page.
Okay.
You haven't seen. What are you really? You really think you want to try and guess just by seeing a little tiny bit on the side? That could be a tree anywhere.
It looks like Sunningdale. It could be Wentworth, but it looks a bit like Sunningdale to me. But anyway, let's have a look. Okay, let's have a look. So
I'm not going to tell you whether you get it right until next week.
I'll put this picture on the screen. Okay. Oh God. Oh right. Oh God.
Okay, just remind everybody, we will put it up on the Facebook page and on the
thing.
There it is.
What's slightly
that is an obvious one.
I reckon
it is quite distinctive.
I think it's a cartoon character again. It's not.
Is there something wrong with your eyes? You need the glasses.
I don't think it's a proper hole.
Do you need the glasses?
Again.
What are you on about? It's a proper hole off a proper website. I mean, it is fairly distinctive. Well, it's got trees on the left and trees on the right and some bunkers. Even the dog knows, look.
Well, I'm going to say
course.
it's Wentworth. You got to give me that.
I'm not telling you, am I?
Oh, Joe.
I'm not telling
You're a
you.
tough cookie, you are.
Oh, no, I'm not telling you anything. I feel like I want to say something, but I'm not.
I'm going to go with the 16th at Wentworth.
See, I've got a good deadpan face, haven't I?
16th at
I've
Wentworth.
got a good deadpan face. You're saying the 16th at Wentworth?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm going to stick with that.
Well, I'm not going to tell you in the meantime. So don't even try asking me. Don't even try asking me because I'm not going to tell you. That is your final thing.
Yeah, I'm going to go.
16th
I'm
of
sticking with
Wentworth.
that one.
Okay, we'll stick that on the Facebook page. Oh, by the way, when we put the picture on the Facebook page, it's not about like Googling it, have a look to go, oh, it's the 16th of Wentworth.
It's just a bit fun. It could be the 14th at Wentworth, but I'm going to go with 16. I'm going with 16.
You could be the 14th, you say?
Yeah, I think it's 16 though. Anyway, we'll
Well,
see.
I'm not telling you.
Let's see next time.
To be revealed next week. Okay.
Cheers, Joe.
So, next thing, your Mellor's Magic Moments. What is it this week? I mean, you're giving a lot away there, aren't you? Flipping out. But what's that? Do you know, well, no, wait.
BFG.
I know.
It's not the big friendly giant.
I saw that. I thought, what the heck's he on about, the big friendly giant?
BFG. Butterfly grip.
Oh, I know all about the butterfly grip. There's a
Butterfly
video
grip.
on the YouTube channel isn't it, about
I've
butterfly
done
grip.
a
In fact, you
video.
dedicated that to your dad.
Yeah, my dad actually showed it me, which was really nice. But I've had the opportunity to share it with Mark today.
Oh, yeah.
Unbelievable
No,
revelation. Yeah. The butterfly grip, if you've never heard of it, is a strong top hand and a weak bottom hand. So this one comes round and this one goes over, or vice versa if you're left-handed.
Well, there is a video. If you're listening to this and not watching, there is a video, and we will put some pictures on the Facebook page,
That's
so you can
right.
have a look at the butterfly grip.
So when you open your fingers, it looks like a butterfly. But
Thumb
what
to
it does, one hand neutralises the other one, and the control and the spin that you can get off the golf ball is unbelievable. So get on YouTube, type in Julian Mellor butterfly grip, and have a play with it. Do it in the bunkers. Do it from around the green. You need a really nice lie for it. So don't try and do it off a bare lie, anything like that, but do it off a really nice lie with a lofted club. Oh my God, what can you do with a butterfly grip? It's sensational. Mark's face was an absolute picture.
You're not the sort of person that gets really excited about your golf, are you?
I don't share the butterfly grip with that many people, but oh my God, Mark was staggering. He just didn't realise you can hit the ball with speed and get it to go such a short distance with so much spin control on it.
Wowzers.
I would say first time he was really controlling his golf ball rather than hitting and I'm not saying hitting and hoping because he doesn't do that, but this time it was a different grade.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah,
Can you
please.
show me how to do it then? I say this
of course
every
I can.
week. I say this every week. The only time I get any golf hints and tips is when I'm sat next to him here every week on the podcast because he's too busy teaching everybody else. So you heard him say that. He said he'd show me the butterfly grip. Maybe we'll put it on the channel.
Yeah, I'm going to show you. It's up to you to practice it. Boom. All square.
Okay.
So, Joe's
Whatever.
little gem, please.
Yeah, well, it sort of relates to some of this.
The green?
That doesn't count. So
Okay.
far, I've got two because I
Okay.
did hear you say this. So you've got two now. Yeah, I've got two rocky roads.
Is that
they're
the
not, they're not
16th
rocky.
green?
I'm not telling you what it is.
14th green? I'm only kidding. Go on, you crack on. Joe's little gem.
Not even slightly funny. My little gem is, here it is, it's a big one. 90% is good enough.
Yeah.
90% is good enough. What I'm saying is 100% is perfect. 90% is good enough.
Yeah.
So it relates to your expectation, if I'm honest. Because like if you set yourself too high expectation that you want to be too perfect,
And you don't
it
reach
can
it.
only go down one way. So I'm saying it's a mental approach. Experiment with it. That 90% is good enough. You don't have to be perfect. You are good enough as you are. Stop trying to get to that level. Just go out with a nice expectation. That
So
90%.
if you're hitting an approach shot and the ball lands on the green, that's good enough. It doesn't have to go next to the flag.
Well, you tell me.
If it lands on the green.
You tell me.
Yeah, I like that. So the taking the pressure off that approach shot, almost don't go at the flag, go at the green. Then I think it's 90%.
Because sometimes you try and be too perfect, is what I'm saying. Which is what you were saying about your expectation.
Yeah.
Leave your
Can you put me
expectation.
another 3 on there? So
You're just after the Rockies, aren't you?
Just
Remember,
three
you've got a
Rockies.
daughter.
But you're
right?
right.
You've got a daughter that also likes them.
Yeah, she does.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but she's, you know.
I'll give you one.
Yeah, thank you.
Don't eat them all in one go, will you? Okay, so that's 3 Rockies. Rocky.
Yeah,
There's,
cool.
there's a thing.
Oh,
That's in the
yes.
diary. More on that another time. Rocky. We're waiting for you. Just saying.
Yeah.
Anyway, before we go, how's your feet?
Feet were a bit sore yesterday. Took the dog for a walk, forgot my boots, put my golf shoes on. I actually went for a walk around a golf course that's shut.
It's fun.
But halfway round, down the back 9, oh my God, my toes are killing me.
Oh, you've been moaning about your toes ever since. What I find quite funny is that you kept referring to it as the back 9. It's an overgrown golf course. Nobody goes there anymore. Nobody
I
uses
walked around
it.
the front 9
Well, it's
and
just
then
when
came
you
the
keep
back
saying
9.
I'm being on the. I'm thinking it's not a golf course anymore. It's old. It's just not
It
used
is in my
anymore.
head,
It's what a
isn't it?
shame. I know it is in
But
your
it was
head
always
still,
back
I
9,
know,
so,
yeah.
but my toes were really sore.
The poor dog. She didn't do anything all day.
No,
today.
note to self, don't walk around, don't go for a dog walk with shoes that are slightly too small.
I don't know why.
Mine too narrow.
I couldn't work out why you got some shoes that are too small for you anyway.
Yeah, lengthwise are good, but narrow.
No, but what you said was they're okay for standing around in. You don't go and play golf in them, but they're okay for you if you're coaching.
I'm good at standing and talking.
You got them on now?
No, no, not today.
Anyway.
Too sore.
Well, I'm not. I am not rubbing his feet. No way, not doing that. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed today's little. We want a name for our little podcast, don't we? We want a name. We were talking about tea talk, weren't we? Or anyway,
Proper golfing something. So if you guys want to leave a comment and give us a clue of what you want to talk about. What I have received the last few days, which we'll definitely start to use in future podcasts, is some fabulous quotes from our launch video that we put on YouTube. So some quotes are coming in about great golfers. I'm going to have to save them and actually spill the beans, say who sent them. Who sent them and what they've actually said, because I don't want to do a misjustice.
One step ahead.
Oh, right,
it's
okay.
here.
So
It's here. It's here. It's actually here. Yeah. So we've got comments here from Tony Guest saying, the golfing quote, Sam Sneed, you've got to dance with the woman you're wrong.
Yeah.
That's the danger of reading them out live, isn't it?
Got to dance with the woman, which basically means you've got to play with what game you've got on the day.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. Basically, if you turn up, blah, blah, blah. So thank you for that, Tony Guest.
Yeah, brilliant.
We've got some big long quotes here from Gary Claybook. We've got Mike Salt, Thomas Fraser, all these people that are talking on our YouTube channel. So
That's
thank you very much.
That's quite a good one there. That's
that
an
one.
interesting one, yeah.
That one is?
I'll let you read that one.
Is it all of that?
Yeah,
The golf swing is not a horizontal swing. The golf swing is not a vertical swing. The golf swing is a diagonal swing. The golf swing is what Mike Austin called his elusive compound pivot movements. The shifting and turning of the golfer's hip as one solid movement. The golf swing is a continuous, glorified diagonal movement that crosses over the lovely swing centre circle of our body, known as our opposing oblique muscles groups, with the timing and tempo of a lovely waltz.
So, and that was Thomas who sent that through, was it?
Yeah, Thomas Fraser.
Brilliant. Interesting one, isn't it?
Nice point to end our little thing on.
And our quote on
with the timing and tempo of a lovely waltz.
Yeah.
So take that with you to the golf course then, maybe.
Yeah, and that just reminds me of one of the founder members of Propergolfing, Rudy. Sadly passed away.
He was beautiful.
He was world Latin American dance champion. What he didn't know about movement was unbelievable. I really miss Rudy. I don't get to. I used to speak to him all the time. Just really sad.
So sad
sorry.
But
sorry,
he was the king of movement,
really,
wasn't he?
Oh,
he was the king of movement.
He could waltz.
Yeah, he could waltz. So I think that's a nice way to end, isn't it? Really?
I'd agree.
On a lovely little note, with a lovely word. Until next week, So send us your comments, questions, little golf quotes, and everything. Get involved on our Facebook page and stuff. Any technical questions? He's your man.
Just
Julian
message me. Email me at julian@propergolfing.com.
Yeah.
Always happy to answer any questions that you've got or read out your quotes for the next one.
Thank you very much. So have a good week and we'll see you next week. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.